Hello, in this chess puzzle, only one move for white is a checkmate in 2, any other moves are checkmate in 3 or worse. It's white's turn, can you get the checkmate in 2 for white? Taking the rook with your pawn is almost a checkmate in 2. For example, if black moves their bishop, you can checkmate with your bishop or take it with the knight to checkmate. Black has a single saving move advancing the h-pawn. Now if you try to do the same thing, black is forced to take your knight with their bishop, and then you can move in with the queen, but just for a mate in 3. Moving your rook to e4 is another almost mate in 2. Black makes a move like the bishop, again you can mate in 2. Or if they take the bishop with their pawn, it's a mate in 2 with the rook. Black has a single move of checking your king with their rook. Then after you take the rook back, black tries to advance the pawn. You can now mate in just 3 but not 2 with a knight. Checking the king of your knight doesn't get you a checkmate in 2. Black can take your knight back with their bishop. Now there's no follow-up move to get the mate in 2. You can take the rook with your pawn, and if black moves their pawn, you can checkmate in just 3. Moving your knight to e7 doesn't get you a checkmate in 2. The bishop can take the knight back, and if you try to move your queen to g8 to checkmate the king, you've just blundered your queen. Okay, let's have a look at the solution to this one, so pause the video if you need some more time. To get the checkmate in 2 for white, you need to move the bishop to h3. If black takes the other bishop with their pawn, then you can move the rook to e5 to checkmate in 2. If black tries to take the pawn with their rook, you can then move the knight to f4 to checkmate in 2. If black tries to move their knight to b3, the rook on c6 is no longer protected, so you can take it with your queen to checkmate in 2. And if black tries to block the queen with their knight, you can then just move the queen to a2 to checkmate in 2. If black moves their bishop to g5, it blocks their rook, so you can then move the queen to g8 to checkmate in 2. And if black moves their bishop to e7, you can take it with your knight to checkmate in 2. That's the end of this video. Please subscribe to not miss out on future chess puzzles, and I'll see you again soon.